lot of dark, sad stories. So I thought we'd do a cheerful song about The Simpsons. And here's the connection though. My favorite Simpsons character is a dude named Hans Moleman. Do y'all know Hans Moleman? He's the old man who's always getting squished and crushed and horrible things happen to him. But there's an episode where Homer's driving up this road and Hans Moleman is driving this truck. And behind it, he's pulling this house, and on it, it says, the birthplace of Edgar Allan Poe. And Homer runs him off the road, and it explodes. And it's like tragic for any fan of literary history, but it's a great moment in The Simpsons. So this song references that scene, but just briefly. The full song is about Hans Moleman, and it's about never giving up, which Poe never did. So this is the Ballad of Hans Moleman, and this is going out to all the Simpsons fans. Yeah. All right, Baltimore. Let me see your M's in the air for Moleman. That's tight, that's tight, that's tight. Moleman, Hans Moleman. You can't keep Hans Moleman down. Moleman, Hans Moleman. You can't keep Hans Moleman down. Moleman, that's tight. Hans Moleman. You can't keep Hans Moleman down. Moleman, Hans Moleman. You can't keep Hans Moleman down. Hans Moleman is his name, aka Ralph Mellish. He's a stone cold player, artist who was mad jealous when he dated someone first, plus he's only 31. Drinking during his life is such a sad story, son. Got a knife in his cane and a fire in his loins. The indie movie star who took a football to the groin. Burns thought he was a leprechaun, drilled him in the head. Said was lovers, his grandmother, then shit with the rebel. He's more metal than Metallica, but that's not so hard. Homer drove him off a cliff, so impatient in his car. He was hauling Poe's house, so impatient. But he's back on his feet, he's the mother flipping man. You know there's no escape from the portraits of the mold. Burning over Barry, but he's still on a roll. He's been radiated, detonated, heartbroken twice. The Lazarus, the Springfield, always coming back to life. His name is Moleman, Hans Moleman. You can't keep Hans Moleman down. He's the bad luck bride of my 20 bro. Hips her glasses so thick and round. Moleman, Hans Moleman. You can't keep Hans Moleman down. Even in his eye long while he's waiting on his baby. Hips her glasses so thick, darn round. All right, cool. Get it for Hans Moleman. I had to drop a Simpsons rap because The Simpsons, like many millennials, is where I first learned about Edgar Allan Poe from the first Halloween special. Has anyone seen The Simpsons Halloween special with the Raven? So good. I was like 7 when that came out, and I was like, what is this? This is so weird. Why is this one part of the show so different? And my mom's a librarian. I was like, Mom, who is this Edgar Allan Poe guy? And she's like, oh boy, you're in for it now, Lars. So she brought home this like kids version of Edgar Allan Poe stories, which I don't know if that's like should be okay. But all his stories illustrated, written for kids. And I was like, fell so in love with it. So when I got into hip hop in high school, I was blown away by the fact that the meter of a lot of Poe's poems fit so well with breakbeats and the hip hop beats. And that's what's so cool about Poe, because he was so obsessed mathematically with rhythm and sound and all these poetic devices that lend themselves so well to being read aloud. It's why he's so timeless and why it's so fun to write songs about his work. So I was gonna end with this song. This is based on my favorite Poe poem, which is many of your favorite poem probably. Have any of you heard of a poem called The Raven? 170 years ago it was published, so this is very momentous. I brought a friend who flew in all the way from the stadium. My Raven, he's wearing the Baltimore Ravens outfit from the Build-A-Bear workshop. So this one's for you, Chris. Thanks again for having me. I'm MC Lars. I'll be hanging out, and this has been awesome. I love you all. Support the Poe House. Thank you so much for watching my set. This has been like my favorite show of the year. And I played The Gathering of the Juggalos a few weeks ago, okay? So that's saying a lot. Oh yeah, I need your help. When I say who's that, I need you all to go, who's that rapping? When I say Mr., I need you to go, Mr. Raven. Help me out. Who's that? Who's that rapping? Mr. Raven. Who's that? Mr. Killed it. All right, thanks, y'all. Here we go. This is my last song. Peace. We got EAP in the house tonight. Edgar Allan Poe, America's favorite anti-transcendentalist. Who's that?
Who's that?
Rapping. Who's Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr. Raven. All up in my grill like nevermore. Chill. Kick it. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I kicked it weak and weary, dark and cold just like Lake Erie. Brand new sample, someone clear me while I nodded, nearly napping. Suddenly there came a tapping up like what this thunder clapping in my brain like graphic halfling staffing me. I put down Milton, cell phone mute like Paris Hilton, open window halfway building. Times are changing like Bob Dylan. 20-pound pair of black ass could be cold feet, cold eyes and straight. Grim face, grim stare to carnivore. Quote that Raven nevermore. Who's that?
Who's that rapping?
Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr.
Raven.
All up in my grill like nevermore. I said, who's that?
Who's that rapping?
Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr. Need y'all to put your ravens up. We're gonna bounce. Here we go. Who's that? Who's that rapping? Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr.
Raven.
All up in my grill like nevermore. I said, who's that?
Who's that rapping?
Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr.
Raven.
All up in my grill like nevermore. Yo, I miss Lenore, my Annabelle Lee, taken by angels from me, alone with books. Hey, that's me. Harbinger of death, visiting me. I said, can I help you? Evil prophet, if you got a problem, look all softly. Check my hook. DJ revolving, perched on palace, challenge, drop it. Tell me, sir, please, if you can. Am I a good or evil man? What can I say? What can I do? When will I be rid of you? Nevermore, Kodiak me, hating on this fresh MC. Satanic Raven, Nietzsche Lee, killing me softly like the Fugees. Now I feel worse, my verse is terse. Joy in verses like Fred Durst. Call a nurse's first, my thirst. Put this process in reverse. Wish I had some warning first. MC Lars, 88 Hertz. Now I'll never be slug or immersed under that black raven's curse. Let me see you put your ravens up for the most metal poet of all time. That side, that side, that side, that side, that side. My soul still floats there on that floor. It shall be lifted nevermore. Afflicted come like Michael Moore. Canonized these U.S. folklore. Who's that?
Who's that rapping?
Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr.
Raven.
All up in my grill like nevermore. I said, who's that?
Who's that rapping?
Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr.
Raven.
It's a party, y'all. Here we go. Who's that? Who's that rapping? Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr.
Raven.
All up in my grill like nevermore. I said, who's that?
Who's that rapping?
Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr.
Raven.
All up in my grill like nevermore.
Who's that?
Thank y'all. I'm MC Lars. Nice to meet you. He's Mr. Raven.
Raven's house.
Shout out to the Poe House, the entire city of Baltimore. Have a great weekend. Here we go. One more time. Who's that? Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr. All up in my grill like nevermore. I said, who's that? Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr. All up in my grill like nevermore. I said, who's that? Who's that rapping at my chamber door? Mr. MC Lars is out the door. Thank y'all. Good night. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
MC Lars, ladies and gentlemen!
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you.
Oh, wow.